Welcome back, everybody. Well, we've just been loading up this entire show with lots of good tips for you. Well, we have even more. We've shown you a great recipe for a light omelet, also a nice salmon salad, and a great new recipe for chicken for your evening dinner table. Well, how about sea bass? I think it's going to be something you're going to want to try. Here's another recipe with Chef Kish at Rosie's Italian Grill. So we're going to push you a little bit on this recipe, and we want you to try some sea bass. So Chef Kish has a great recipe, and of course we've got our assistant chef from the wild card team, Craig Stoikoff. It's going to do some tossing around with us, right?
Yep, looking forward to it.
Chef, what are we going to do first?
It's called Key West style sea bass, which is a fresh fruit salsa on top of seared sea bass.
Okay.
So what we have here is some fresh mango, fresh strawberries, fresh pineapple, salt, pepper, basil, and parsley, and then scallions and a little bit of white vinegar.
Okay.
Kelly, you go ahead and take all that and just mix all that together. And then this is for the side dish. We're going to do some steamed spinach.
Okay, so these are my jobs.
Yep, these are your jobs.
I'm on it. All right.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of salt and pepper, just sprinkle it on there. Yep. And then take a little bit of pepper. So go ahead and put that in. And if you notice how he put that in, he put it in away from himself because of the hot oil. So if it splashes back here, and it wouldn't splash in because that oil is really hot. So when you're doing fish, what you want to do, if you can hear it, I don't know if you can hear it on TV or not, but it's making a nice sizzling noise. Once that fish is ready to be turned, it'll let you know. It'll come free from the pan. If you start moving it early, it's going to just rip the whole fish and get it all tore up. So we're going to let that cook. That's probably going to take about a good minute and a half to 2 minutes. So once you pull it out, in order to tell if it's done or not, what you want to do, take your tongs and you can just give it a little pull. See how it's breaking pretty simple? That means it's done. If it's rubbery, kind of like a rubber band, and it's not breaking, that means it's still not done. It needs a little bit more time. Other than that, that's perfectly cooked and it's ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take half an orange and just squeeze it right on top. So yeah, go ahead and get all the...
Use all those muscles, Craig.
There you go. So you got that nice glaze on top of it.
All right.
And then we're going to take it and put it right on the plate. And then over there, what Kelly was doing earlier was she mixed up the fruit salsa. And then that's going to go right on top. Just put it right on it. Perfect.
That looks good.
And then also what Kelly was doing, she was doing the sauteed spinach or the steamed spinach for the side. We're just going to put that right on the plate with it.
That
there you go.
Fantastic. How many calories do you think, Chef?
That's a big meal right there. I would say probably 600 maybe.
Awesome. I think we should add this sea bass to our meal. What do you think?
I do.
Stay right there, everybody. When we come back, we're going to find out who all the winners are. We've got lots of extra points to give away and $100. It's coming up next.